Good evening, folks. It's Diamond with the Oppenheimer Ranch Project and Magnetic Reversal News, bringing you a magnetic excursion update Sunday, August 4th, around 9 p.m. Mountain Time 2024. Earlier today, we had a G3 geomagnetic storm pop out of nowhere, care of a simple shift of the BZ south. Plasma speed didn't even get above 400 kilometers per second. We're also keeping a close eye on Tropical Storm Debby as historic rainfall is predicted over the next week, as this slow-moving storm will gain strength tonight and make landfall as a Cat 1 hurricane. The full forecast coming right up. Keep calm. It's boom time. Tropical Storm Debby will strengthen to a Cat 1 hurricane before making landfall in Florida. The front has evolved since Friday from a potential tropical cyclone to a named tropical storm, the fourth of the Atlantic hurricane season. And earlier today, as the first bands of rain made landfall near Fort Myers, the high tide there produced this storm surge, 2 to 4 feet above normal, literally covering the streets. They can't catch a break out there. Here is the current position of Tropical Storm Debby as she makes her way up towards Apalachicola and Tallahassee, and then will cut diagonally across towards Brunswick, Georgia. Here is the full forecast for Tropical Storm Debby. Maximum sustained winds now just 70 miles per hour, 5 miles per hour away from Cat 1. And the potential historic heavy rainfall across the southeast, Georgia, and South Carolina through Friday morning will likely result in areas of catastrophic flooding. Heavy rainfall will likely result in considerable flooding impacts from Florida's Big Bend region, where landfall it's expected to happen through southeast Georgia and the coastal plain of the Carolinas through Friday. There is a danger of life-threatening storm surge along portions of the Gulf Coast of Florida, with 6 to 10 feet of inundation above ground level expected somewhere between Ochlockonee River and the Suwannee River on Monday. Residents in the storm surge warning area should follow any advice given by local officials. And based on where this rain band is going, the Suwannee River will be cresting days after this event is over. So this is going to be a very long, ongoing 7 to 10 day event for the Southeast. Heed the warnings of your local municipalities, and if they tell you to evacuate, you should go. Hurricane conditions are expected Monday along portions of the Florida Big Bend region, where the hurricane warning is in effect currently, with tropical storm conditions beginning this evening and tropical storm conditions expected through Monday further south within the tropical storm warning area. Here is the bad news. The rainfall totals have increased day after day, and now the huge swath of Georgia, South Carolina are predicted to get 16 to 20 inches. But hundreds of square miles in the red here, 12 to 16 inches. This is going to be a catastrophic flooding event, and that is where all the danger lies. Not from the hurricane or tropical storm force winds. It is going to be the excessive rainfall. And take a look at how slow and weird this system moves. It's going to move across here, come back, and return to the scene of the landfall about 7 days later. Here is Monday after it makes landfall about 9 hours from now. Excuse me there. It's going to slowly make its way across southern Georgia here, Monday into Tuesday and Wednesday, then go offshore here Wednesday, Thursday, make another landfall, move back into Florida Thursday and Friday. Take a look at this. And Saturday, Sunday, same spot it made landfall. Monday, and finally by Tuesday, make its way back to South Carolina, and Wednesday, and then offshore again. Very bizarre GFS model there. Take a look at that. So we'll see if it develops like this. There could be even more rain than predicted. Closely watching the impacts from Debby across the southeast. Debby continues to strengthen across the eastern Gulf of Mexico today. Multiple hazards unfolding across portions of Florida and the southeast include dangerous rip currents, increasing winds, life-threatening storm surge, risk of tornadoes and flash flooding, and a high risk of excessive rainfall from Savannah Metro all the way to Myrtle Beach and points westward the next several days, maybe even the next week. What a tweak. Here is the GFS model. And we'll take a look at the total accumulated precipitation here. So it looks like by Wednesday, there already is going to be a wide swath with 12 to 14 inches of rain. And watch, let's move this through. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday, holy macaroni, Monday. A week later, this portion of the panhandle of Florida may have picked up 24 inches of rain. That is absolutely mind-boggling. And this is actually where the Suwannee River goes and dumps out into the Gulf. So if you're along the Suwannee River, I would say now is a good time to get your stuff and get to higher ground. Now, speaking of flooding, the unnatural dam from the landslide on the Chilcotin River up in British Columbia, according to officials today, will be overtaken in the next 24 hours by the update tomorrow. And we may have some amazing footage of the breach. As I saw it, the water level is way up here now and about to move through some of these lower areas. Once it does that, rapid erosion of this slide will occur. And, well, it will be interesting to see how things develop on the Chilcotin River and downstream. Worldwide volcano news, we've got a big boom from Etna today. And if you follow us over at Oppenheimer Ranch Project at Diamond the Dave on X, we posted earlier today an amazing time lapse of this paroxysm, which lasted for hours. As you can see it increasing here overnight, and we'll just move this through. And as the sun comes up, just a powerful, amazing display from Etna, with activity increasing for weeks, and this will be the culmination of that increased activity. Fantastic. And so if you follow us on X, you'll be able to get access to all of this footage and many of the articles we talk about way before the show. Ho, ho. Who knew? Now you do. So that was Etna puffing to 20,000 feet, Sangay to 20,000, Ibu to 10,000. These are all today, folks. Semeru, 15,000 foot puff, Reventador, 14,000 foot, Bezamiani on the list. And there we can see the thermal from that Etna volcano lava fountaining episode that we just showed you the video of. Fuego to 15,000 foot today, Reventador, 14,000 foot puff, Semeru to 15, Etna, 21,000 foot, Ibu to 10, Sabancaya to 20, Sangay to 20. Take a look at this. The effusive eruption over at Nyamuragira volcano in Congo continues. Western lava flow branch continues to advance at a considerable discharge rate. Popo puffing to 21,000 foot today. Reventador, 14,000 foot puff. Fuego to 15. Etna continues its explosive activity. Semeru to 15. Ibeco, 13,000 foot puff. Ibu to 8. What a list. Quite an active day. Liwatobi to 10,000 feet. And that wraps up Worldwide Volcano News. A quick look at space weather. The moderate G2 to strong G3 geomagnetic storm on Sunday was a brief one lasting about 3 hours. And geomagnetic activity has since returned to below storm levels. No major flaring over the last 24 hours, which is good news. Lots of sunspots. And, well, let's take a look at what happened earlier today. You can see we went all the way up to like KP 6.6. And in even KP 7 here, it appears at College Station. Boom. No aurora chance now as telemetry has calmed down. And you can see not much happened with plasma speed or density in the middle of that geomagnetic storm. It was just the change in angle of the phi and the BZ. New Van Allen radiation belt formed after the powerful solar storms in May. Wow. NASA scientists have discovered a transient third Van Allen radiation band encircling Earth that was created by the powerful solar storms in May of 2024. A link to the article from The Watchers will be below. And guys, if you didn't know, the world is crumbling. Renewed anti-government protests have left nearly 100 dead in Bangladesh, and far-right riots continue to sweep the UK as rampant illegal immigration continues worldwide. So as the world goes to shit, you can hedge your bets and get peace of mind and start prepping. Start stockpiling seeds from our affiliate, the Alliance of Native Seed Keepers. Worker-owned, all heirloom, open pollinated. Means you can seed save. These are not GMO. And just $2 a pack, cheapest on the internet. Buy $25 or more and shipping is free. Add coupon code ORP2024 for an additional 10% off. The seeds pay for themselves. And that's a boom to knowledge. Please share this video. We are shadow banned and we need your help to grow. Become a Patreon. Support the work we do and watch all of our podcasts. One place, commercial free. Be safe. We love you.